morning, people, and happy Friday. I hope everybody's having a blessed week. Today's word of the day is going to be coming from Matthew 16, 1 through 4. And it's just speaking on how the Pharisees and the Sadducees had came to try and test God or question God about him being truly the Son of God. So they asked him, if you are from heaven, then show us a sign from heaven that, you know what I'm saying, you're from God and this, that, and the third. And so his response to them was, as he had previously told some other Pharisees, that the only sign you're going to get from me is the sign of Jonah. And he had also said to them, even like basically, even if he was to give them a sign, that basically just because they think they can interpret when the weather is coming or whether it's going to rain or snow or not, doesn't mean you can interpret the signs I would even be able to give you. And it was basically them trying to question him and him letting them know that you ain't getting no sign from me. I've already given you a sign. So stop asking me for signs, because only an adulterous generation is going to come and question me and constantly ask me for signs to do this, and like I'm a magician, try to make me do flips and stuff like that. And what I really got from that is that, like, are you a master of your own life, or is God? Are you committed to yourself, or are you committed to God? You feel me? Because if your answer is God, then why are you still out here questioning God? There should be no questions for God. You should only be following. You should only be trying to listen. You know what I'm saying? If you feel pressure when your answer change, like, and that's what basically they was trying to do to God. Like, oh, let's keep on pressuring him. Let's keep on asking him the same question over and over to see if he'll slip up or see if he'll change his answer. And you should feel the same way when you're out and about. People are questioning you whether or not you've changed, or whether or not you've gone to God fully, or whether or not you've still dabbling in other ways. Don't feel pressure, because you should know that God has your back. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to worry about whether or not you've done it, because you know in your mind and in your heart and in your soul that you have committed yourself to Jesus, because you believe that he is the Father and that he died on the cross for our sins. You know what I'm saying? Sin always has a price. And that's just like the sign from Jonah, when Jonah had to go and try to run off and leave what God was telling him to do, and he had to pay all these little dollars to get on this boat and do this, that, and the third. Sin comes at a price. You know what I'm saying? God will save you even when you're disobedient, and that's what he did for Jonah. And so if they was looking for a sign, there was plenty of signs in the story of Jonah. If they was looking for a sign, you feel me? Jesus is nothing but consistent. You know what I'm saying? He was consistent when he told them the same answer over and over again. And so you should be consistent in your love for God, in your following of God, in your everything for God. But that's my word of the day, man. Y'all drop some amens in the comments, man.